Hey guys, Miranda here, and today I am sharing 2 dessert recipes with you guys. And the best part is they are kind of Christmas themed because one's red and one is green. So let's go ahead and get started with this first recipe. This first recipe actually comes from a girl being frugal. I will leave her channel link down below. She posted this like last Christmas season, and I finally made it around Thanksgiving and absolutely fell in love with the recipe. So this is going to be a go-to recipe for the holidays. It is a cherry fluff, you guys. I did add in maybe like a little extra ingredient there, so it's not quite the same as hers, but I will still leave her channel link below so you guys can go check her out. So what you will need for this cherry fluff is this is an 8-ounce container of Cool whip topping, whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be name brand. This is just the like Safeway brand. You are going to need either 1 big can of cherry pie filling or 2 small ones. You guys, I got these at the Dollar Tree. This is a super amazing deal because for 1 can at your local grocery store, it's probably like $4. So if you can find these at Dollar Tree, get them there. But it is really good for being cherry pie filling. These work really well. And these are 15-ounce cans. So if you can find like a 30-ounce can, that's fine. But this works too. We'll also need a can of crushed pineapple. I have a 20-ounce can here. We'll also need a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. And then this is optional, you guys, but you can add any kind of nuts that you want. I'm going to be adding some walnuts to it. You could use like pecans or whatever kind of nuts you wanted. And then also the extra ingredient I add into mine is coconut. So this too is also optional if you don't like coconut, but this just kind of was a nice little extra to it. So let's get started here, you guys. All right, first things first, your whip topping, you want to empty it into a bowl. You want to make sure it's thawed out. I kind of forgot to take mine out in time, so it may be not quite all the way thawed out, but you do want to make sure it's thawed out, you guys. But I will work with this. Alright, so next we're going to add in the sweetened condensed milk. My can opener was acting really dumb. So what? It wouldn't open the damn can. I don't know why. I needed a can opener. It's been with me for so many years. So let me go ahead and get this all emptied in here, and then I'll show you what's next. Alright, you guys. So the next step is just going to be to incorporate this very well. Just mix it up until it's all nice and evenly incorporated. Alright, so next up we're going to go ahead and add in our cherry pie mix here. Got that. And then we're also going to go ahead and add in the pineapple, you guys. I try to drain it a little bit so there's not so much juice in there, but that's all that there is to it. Then I'm also going to add coconut in here. This is just to your liking, you guys. To your liking. So I add some in and then I save some to put on top. So then we're going to go ahead and just mix this all really well together until it's all nice and incorporated, and you will see that it turns like completely red. So mix until it turns red. Alright, so now that this has been all nicely incorporated, let me kind of show you guys right here. I know it's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but it is fully red now. So I'm going to go ahead and add in also the nuts. Again, the nuts are optional. You know, if you have an allergy, leave them out. You don't have to put the nuts in there, but so I'm just going to go ahead and mix this in. Again, you can use pecans if you wanted to. Just using some walnuts. It doesn't even have to be like a whole lot. So right now you can see that this is kind of like goopy looking. It's gonna go into the fridge for, you know, at least a couple of hours, and when it's done it will come out all stiffened up and nice and beautiful. So I'm just gonna kind of even this out here. Like that, and then I'm gonna take the rest of this coconut that's in this bag. And I like to just add some coconut on top of it, just to kind of make it nice. I'm like so in love with this recipe, you guys. It is so delicious. For being something with cherry pie filling in it other than cherry pie, like, this is so good. Alright. So let me show you. There's the coconut on it now. So now I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up with like some saran wrap and put it in the fridge. And then it'll be good to go in a couple hours. Oh, don't! Alright, you guys. So moving on to recipe number 2. We are making... Okay, so let me tell you. This recipe has been highly requested because I've been raving so much about it. And it is the Watergate cake. Now, I got this recipe from the Underwoods here on YouTube. I will leave them linked in the description box below. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is like the world's best cake. This is the best cake I've ever had in my entire life. So what you're going to need is a box of white cake mix. You are going to need 2 boxes of pistachio pudding. You're going to need some club soda here. And then you are going to need 2 packets of Dream Whip, okay? I had no idea what this was, you guys, which I assume that this is technically like whipped cream, but in like a powder form. So you need 2 packets of these. And then you're also going to need just a tad bit of oil and a tad bit of milk. But these are like your main ingredients right here. So, first things first. So, one of the boxes is going to be used in the cake mix. And then the other one is going to be used as like the frosting. So we're going to take the white and you need 3 eggs. My bad, I was forgetting. So in the cake mix, we are going to add the white cake mix. So the white cake mix, you're going to need a ½ cup of vegetable oil. Alright, so we need a ½ cup of oil, you guys. ½ cup. And then, let me show you guys what is next. You're going to need... It's very bubbly. I don't want it to explode on me. Don't explode. Does that look cool? Why is this so bubbly? All club soda like this? Am I good? Am I good? Woo. Alright, you're going to need 1 cup of club soda. You don't want to do no more videos? Tell me, I want to do your video. Me. How tomorrow, me, okay, Sheila? There's a half, and you guys, it will bubble. Like your mixture will bubble. No more pictures and videos. We can do that. We can do that. We got that. Going to add in one of the pistachio pudding mixes. Just add it all in. And then we're going to add in the 3 eggs. Alright, so once everything is in the bowl, I'm kind of show you guys so you can see how it kind of like bubbled up. So we're just going to go ahead and give this a really good mix, you guys. Your mixture for the cake should turn out green. Well, you guys, I do highly recommend this cake. It is absolutely amazing. It is so delicious. I said before, the best cake I've ever had in my life.
Right.
Yes, I'm right.
Not always.
Maybe not always, but I'm right about this. I am right about this cake. And the Underwoods will back me up. You want to make sure you try and get all the lumps out of the mixture. If you have like a hand mixer or just, you know, like a mixing bowl, that would be awesome. I do not. Alright, so once the mix is ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and empty it into your baking dish. In this case, I'm going to use one of the disposable like tin things. I lightly sprayed it with some cooking spray. So we're going to go ahead and empty this in there. Get all of this out of here.
¿Ya se durmió tu mamá, creo?
Estoy haciendo un video.
¿Qué?
Estoy haciendo un video. Alright, so next step, we're going to put this in the oven as is at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. Alright, and while we wait for the cake to be done cooking, we're going to go ahead and get started on the frosting part. So you're going to take your 2 packs of Dream Whip. I'm going to empty it into our bowl. Looks like so much powder. Look, sister. Look at all the powder in the air. Don't pay attention to me, little brat. Alright, you guys, don't mind me. So the 2 packets of the Dream Whip, and then we're going to add the box of pistachio pudding. And then you're going to need 1.5 cups of milk. Look at that, 1.5. And that is all there is to it. Then we're just going to mix it for a couple minutes until it stiffens up. I want to use that. No, go ahead and use this. Alright. So just mix it all up until it stiffens. Maybe a good, 2 to 3 minutes or so. Alright, you guys, and after about a good 5 minutes of mixing, it started off really watery, and right now it is more of like a pudding consistency, if you can see, and that's what you want. You want it to stiffen up, get all the lumps out from the pudding mixture, and this is going to be your kind of frosting that you top the cake with. So waiting on the cake. When that's ready to go, I'll show you guys the next step. Alright, so it has been about 45 minutes and the cake is ready. We're going to go ahead, let it cool down, and once it cools, we will get the frosting on it. Alright, now that the cake has cooled, we're going to go ahead and add in the frosting. As you can see, it has pretty much like kind of stiffened up, so we're just going to take this and spread it on here, you guys. Cannot wait to have this cake again. So delicious. Alright, you guys, and that is all there is to it. Then what you want to do is just let this cake chill for a little while, and then it'll be good to go. And trust me, this cake is amazing, you guys. You guys will love it just as much as I do. Alright, I just want to show you guys what this looks like now. You can kind of see that it has stiffened up. It's not like all like liquidy, kind of like what it was. So just so you guys can see that. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys give both of these recipes a try. You are going to love them both. So have a good one, you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.